What's up, guys? Got a new pistol. I'm sure some of you Glock guys will hate me, but I did it anyway. I got the Staccato HD. So this pistol here, shot it a couple times this morning. What I did is I ran some Glock mags that actually fit in this gun, and they actually are supposed to run in this gun. This is your Glock 19X mag. It's basically a Glock 17 mag. So I ran these and I wasn't too happy with them. I thought the gun might need to be broken in a little bit, but when I ran the Glock mag, I had jams, and when I ran the standard Staccato mag, I had zero issues. I don't know if this thing is going to jam up on me. I don't know if it needs to be worked in, but we're going to see how it goes. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to shoot Staccato HD, and this pistol is very similar to the Glock 19X, and that's why I bought it. I'll show you in a sec. I want you to check this out. So you got that, and then look, you have the grip angle is almost exactly the same. And look at the height. Okay, so that's the height on it. I got this pistol for a bunch of reasons. One is I deserve it, and I've been working hard my whole life, and so I bought it. So whatever. I'm not looking to replace the Glocks. I don't think the Glocks can ever be replaced, but I did get something nice that I'm going to use as a concealed carry and maybe for some other special purposes. But we're going to test this thing out, not against the Glocks. The Glocks we already know shoot very well. We're going to run the standard Staccato magazines, okay? This is all chambered in 9mm. Here's another one, and then we're going to run the Glock mags. So I've got your standard 17 that fit in the 19X, and then I have the 19X magazines that also fit in a G17. Okay, and then we're going to run the Glock 43X, which is a really, really fun pistol. We're going to see how this goes up against the other Glock and the Staccato. It's not a competition or anything with pistols, but it's going to be fun to kind of use this just to see. I put this back strap on it. We'll see what happens. This isn't a Glock back strap. This is a aftermarket, so we'll see how it works. You know, after holding that Staccato, sorry honey, I forgot the name. We got a cameraman today, guys. Say hi, honey.
Hello.
So after holding and shooting the Staccato for a little bit, holding the Glock 43X, it's fine, it works, but I missed the Staccato already. So we'll see how this thing operates in my hand, and we'll see how this back strap works. I don't have a lot of confidence in this thing, so we'll see. And I got the TLR 7X on there, and I got a Hollow Sun optic on the rail, so we'll see how this thing works. So, you ready to shoot, honey?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we're gonna go with a Glock mag first. Okay, I might even just shoot two of these just to see. Oh, there's 1.5. We'll just shoot 1.5. Perfect. Okay. Oh geez, ready for some jams?
Yes.
Okay. But I will tell you guys something, that this pistol is super smooth. Should we show them the target first?
Yeah.
Here, let's show them the target first. So I was about 15 feet away, and honestly, I wasn't really aiming too much. I was just shooting straight, height over bore, sight over bore. I was just shooting, and these are my headshots. I wasn't stopping and aiming on each shot. I was just shooting straight with the Staccato. With the Glock, I can, you know, my circle would have been a little bit bigger, but this is actually really good. I had an anticipation shot up here, which I was responsible for because I was anticipating. There's some motorcycles, ignore them. And then this up here, it's the weekend. They're just having fun. Should I bust out a George Bailey?
Good.
It's a Wonderful Life. Okay, and you know, the headshots, I mean, look, these are all, except for this one, these are all death shots. So, you know, if you were sitting here aiming with the Staccato, I mean, you'd probably get everyone in here, because when this gun shoots super flat and super straight. This is like a Glock 19X on this is like your Schwarzenegger. Okay, and then you have your Lou Ferrigno, which is a Glock. Okay, so, but this thing shoots super straight. And the trigger on this thing, it is so smooth. It takes nothing to pull the trigger, and you have very, very little room. So I think this is like 2 pounds or 2.5. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it's super light. So it doesn't take much. That's it. So, all right, let's rock and roll. I'm gonna go grab the other magazines.
Okay, I'll go with you.
Just so we don't have to walk back. Okay. All right, here they are. So here's your Staccato mag, and then I got a Glock mag inside this thing. All right, let's go get it. It's almost like the spring is, I think I need to wear this pistol in. We'll see. Okay, this is your Glock mag, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna shoot 2 of these. See what happens. You good?
Yeah.
Well, that one shot good. Maybe it needs to be broken in. We'll see. I'm not sold yet. Let's get the other one. It made me feel a little bit better, because part of the reason I bought this thing was so I could use my Glock 19X mags and my Glock 17 mags in this. Because the mags for these, dude, these mags are 75 bucks. And this is, the grip angle and everything on this pistol is just like the 19X. Just shoots very, very straight. This is a pretty solid handgun. Okay, ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Second mag. Of course it'll work on camera. But maybe the Glock just, or maybe the Staccato just needs to be worn in. We'll see.
Just breaking in.
Nope. Well, you gotta load it. Look, see?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. It'll work itself out, I think. Yeah, look at that hole.
Mm-hmm.
So that had no jams except for the first one. That was it. All right, let's go look at it real quick. So dudes, look, I'm not even really aiming, dude. I'm not aiming. I'm 15 feet away. I'm aiming, but I'm not being specific. I'm just letting the gun roll is all I'm doing. But don't let that be like your baseline. I've just been shooting for a long time, and this is kind of just, you know, after years of experience. I'm just trying to get some rounds on range is all I'm trying to do. Okay, and then I got some more headshots. This was here, that was here. These are all death shots. So, I mean, without even focusing super hard on aiming, this thing just shoots straight. And plus, if you have that trigger discipline, you're gonna be even better. All right, let's shoot the Staccato mag. Watch, we're gonna have problems with this one.
No.
No. See, that one chambered a lot better. Mm-hmm. See, when I use the Glock mag, see, I have a feeling that the Glock mag feed lips are not identical to the Staccato feed lips. Where are those magazines? Here, let's take a look real quick. So take a look. I mean, they look similar, but it's almost like here and on this side, because if you take a look here and here, they're identical, but on the Glock mags, they're not. They're just a little bit different. Here, let's see if we can. Yeah, the Glock mags are just a little bit different. There's more, let's see. Yeah, there's a little bit more metal. The metal is longer on the Glock feed lips than it is on the Staccato. See, there's a little bit more liberty with the Staccato mags. There's room here and there's room here on this side. When you look here, there's not much. Here, let's put a bullet in it. Let's see. See, look at the comparison on both mags. See, I think the Staccatos just feed a little bit better. There's more metal on the Glock mags, and it's almost like stopping it. It's like it gets hiccuped right on the feed lip. But I mean, we'll keep running it. Hopefully it works. And this thing is super easy to press check. I mean, it's just a quick bam. It's real smooth. And it's a chrome, or it's a, yeah, it's a aluminum chrome barrel or something. I forget what it is. But this is the Staccato HD. Isn't it beautiful? Just might replace all my Glocks. Want to go to Shields, honey?
Sure.
Okay, Staccato mag, here we go. Pretty smooth, no hiccups. Let's shoot one more mag. I want to see how it feeds. Because we had two, both those Glock mags didn't feed right. So we'll test that actually right now. So this one shot well. This one shot well. It just didn't feed well. You know, that would be a good test. Let's do it. So we got this. And then we have a standard 19 mag. Yeah, dude, look. I mean, you can tell there's a big difference. Staccato made the mags just a little bit better than Glock. Just a little bit better. Yep, it stops a little further. It's not as, the bullets aren't as free to move up and into the chamber. The Staccato mags are. They move freely up. These are like suppressed. So, all right. Let's test feeding. What do you say, honey? Okay, so we got Staccato mag, okay? Chambered perfect. Glock 17 mag. These things actually fit really well. Look, you see how flush they are too? They fit really well, okay? But let's see how, okay, that one went in. So maybe it's the Glock 19X magazines, I'm not sure, but this one actually fed real well. Let's shoot this one and see how it works. So this is just your standard Glock 17 magazine. Not bad shooting. All right, let's check it out. You shoot really flat with this. Works really well. Wow. Okay. So at the beginning of this, you guys, I don't know if the Staccato needs to be worked in. I have no idea. It's my first ever owning a Staccato. How many rounds did we just go through? Like 60 rounds without any issues? So maybe, let's go run these. Let's go run these and see what happens. I'm curious. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, Okay, that one chambered just fine. Safety on. Let's go run them. And we got a Staccato mag. Okay. Let's do it. Ready?
Yes. Are we gonna use another target?
No, I think we'll just keep on this one. So here's your standard Glock 17 mag, chambered just fine. Here, come over here, honey. I kind of want to get you to get the slide. Here, get like real close to the slide. I want them to see this. Don't worry, honey. Emma goes that way. Okay, ready? Okay, Glock 17 mag. That's exactly what I was experiencing with the 19X mags. Okay, so when that happens, you can see it just, the feed lip it doesn't have enough liberty off the feed lips to chamber it correctly. Now, if you want to deal with that, that's your deal, but I don't like dealing with that. I'd rather have the Staccato mags. We'll see how the rest of them work. Woo, that's nice. Well, the rest of them shot good. Okay, another Glock 17 mag. Woo! Another Glock 17 mag. Ooh. Shot just fine. That was fun. Let's do another. You guys, this thing shoots super flat. Wow. How does it look, honey? Does it look straight?
Excellent.
It's like shoots super straight, huh? Oh, super smooth, you guys. I kind of butchered the target. I'm not going to show you because I was just unloading on it, but my axis is good. We decided to shoot all the fat off of this guy, so we kind of went down. And look, when I shoot, I'm looking at where my holes are. And sometimes my brain automatically adjusts the pistol's height and will shoot where my last bullet went through. It's a little bit of a problem I have, but it's totally fixable and doable. So this line right here, because I saw a shot go down here, and then I just aimed for that and started just unloading here. But the axis from the brain all the way down, this is all death shots. I mean, you're hitting intestines here. You're hitting rib and stuff here. I mean, these are all devastating rounds, okay? Hits. So, really, this thing shoots super straight. My Glock, I would have been over here in some other spots if I would have done the same thing with the Glock. And in fact, we can do that with the Glock. It's not bad. All right, ready? Shit's good.
You're happy with it?
Well, now that it got worked in, it looks like the kinks. But the mags, the magazines, I'm not really too confident in. Actually, you know what? We have a loaded one, and then we got the 43X. Let's just load this real quick. Do you have any questions for the audience, honey?
No.
Nothing? Just be patient with me, guys. We're just gonna load these real quick. And dude, if you haven't gotten one of these things, dude, this is a Plula. It's a loader for pistol rounds. This thing's sweet. Here, come over here, honey, and show them. Here, check this thing out, dude. You just push that in, drop a round in. push, release, push, push down. Bam, you just drop them in. Trust me, bro, it saves your thumb. Your thumb doesn't get super wasted when you're doing this. And look how fast you can go. Way faster. Watch here, I'll do another one. Man, they're ripping today, huh? We should have gone over there and said, hey, we're filming over here.
Not today.
Do not ride your motorcycle. You definitely would have gotten a fight. Look, see how fast that is, you guys. Check that out. Bam. And you guys, it's not a bad idea. You know, whatever ammo you're running, dude, it's not a bad idea to keep looking at the ammunition when you're loading it. You know what I mean? So while you're doing this, just look at the rounds before you even put them in, and then have just a visual on all of them, because everybody's ammunition, every single manufacturer has problems with ammunition. Okay, and the last thing we want are, you know, bad things to happen. So just take a look. Look, I'm just taking a look at all the stuff that I loaded. Even though this stuff's been inspected, I'm still gonna look at it and see if there's anything wrong with the ammunition. I mean, these guns are expensive, so why not just use, you be the inspection. Don't trust anybody. Well, trust me. Nobody else. Because when we used to make ammunition, all of our stuff was inspected 2-3 times before it was even put in a box or a bag to get shipped out. And that's what kind of set us apart from everybody else. Look at how fast that goes. Dude, I'm such a fan of this. This is ridiculous. Wow, let's load. That was kind of fun. Let's load another one. I'm getting really good at that. I do think the Staccato mags are just a little bit better than the Glock mags. I think you can use the Glock mags, but you're definitely going to have a problem eventually. I had 0 issues with the Staccato mags, right?
Yeah. Well, because they are suited together.
Here, come over here, Annie. Here, show them this angle. See, look, you guys just boom. That's all it is, man. Dude, this saves your fingers from all-out assault, right? You know how your thumbs get super jacked up when you're just loading hundreds of rounds every single day? Dude, this thing, it's not about being a wuss, it's about being smarter, right? We're working a little bit smarter, not so hard. All right, let's do another one. That was fun. Okay, last one, and then we'll get shooting. Bam. You don't have to do that, honey. Fuck it, baby. Film the motorcycle riders. Some good footage. I'm just kidding.
There's one in red.
Just kidding. All right, you ready to rock and roll, honey?
Yes.
All right, let's do this. Gosh, that's so fast. Man, look, we just did 6 magazines in what? Like 3-4 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, look at that. Okay, we'll get the Glock. I've actually got a holster for this. I don't have a holster for the Staccato yet. I just got it at Shields yesterday. Okay, so you guys saw how flat this thing shot. Now we're gonna go shoot the Glock 19X, and then we're gonna come grab the 43X and see how it works. Okay, stay.
Same target?
Now we'll go a different target. Okay, same distance. It's super light. Man, I like it. Here, come over here, honey. Here, we want to get the slide and see how much more recoil there is compared to the Staccato. Okay, but this thing's gonna fly off because it doesn't. Watch this thing. You guys, I want you to watch this. This Inforce is going to fly off. Watch. Okay, ready?
Yes.
And you know what? The the grip angle is, it's identical to the Staccato HD. It's identical, okay? I mean, I guess it kind of has to be because of the magazines. Yeah, I think it kind of has to be. So the grip angle is really important. If you get a steeper grip angle and you punch out, you're gonna have to learn to adjust, okay? Because some of the other Staccatos yesterday, the grip angle was a little bit steeper. And when you set them next to each other, man, I had one Staccato that was kind of like this. The other Staccato was here, and I was comparing them both. And when I would come up, the targets weren't aligned. So if you change the grip angle up on yourself, like from like an M&P Shield to like a, you know, maybe a Staccato, it's gonna be different. You're gonna have to adjust. But when I come up with this Glock, I'm right on target. The sights are lined up perfectly, okay? That's the beautiful thing about that gun and this gun. With the Staccato, you get a little bit more, okay? All right, let's see how it works. It's good. I like that. Okay, let's go see the... I mean, that's not bad for rapid fire. All I'm doing is just aiming a little bit. That's all I'm doing. I'm not being super accurate with the rounds, okay? So this thing shoots pretty freaking straight. Plus, I'm a great shooter as it is. So, did I have any hiccups? Absolutely not. Is Glock a rad gun? Absolutely it is. But like I said, you know, treating yourself from time to time to something cool and new, and something super reliable like a Staccato is okay. Am I gonna switch out my Glocks? Hell no. No way. All right, let's go get another magazine. I definitely thought the light was gonna fly off. Because last time I was out here, so they sent me so Enforce sent me the one that's not a Picatinny rail attachment. It just screws on, okay? It's got no little bar that goes through and attaches to the Picatinny rail. So this thing just kind of slides off. I got to get rid of it, but you know, should we test the Staccato? See, that's one other thing, guys. Look, the Staccato mags won't fit unless you drill off part of this. So you'd have to Dremel a part of that out of here in order to get these to fit. The Staccato mags won't fit. You see that? Look at that. So you have to Dremel part of that off. It's not a big deal if you want these to work, but you know. All right, so we got 3 mags with the 43X.
Your favorite.
All right.
Your second favorite.
This is my church carry gun. Okay, let's get a good. This is my church carry gun right here. It's better light for sure. Mm-hmm. This is it. It's super compact. Overall, this is just an excellent little pistol. I don't shoot it all that much, but I'm really anxious to see how the recoil is with this, the 19X, and the Staccato. Because what I really want to do is carry the Staccato in church. That's an 18+1, and this is I think a 15 or a 14. I love having extra rounds. If it's a little bit heavier, it's not a big deal. You're in church, no big deal. And in our church, you're basically standing up the whole time anyways. So, you know, that being said, let's go test it. Okay, so what I can see right away is this. This Hollow Sun is a great optic, but the recoil on this thing is so intense, you lose that red dot right away. It goes up and to the right. Okay, so it's harder to stay on target with this thing unless maybe you can just really... Yeah, you guys really have to hold this thing. it's not, you really got to hold it. Okay. If you want to stay straight with this gun, you've got to really get into it and own it. You got to own this thing. Okay. Woo! What do? Tap, rack. That was a good opportunity. Okay, so you got to own this thing. Okay, you got to get really into it. You got to practice a lot with this thing. And look, you still get slide bite. You still get slide bite with this. With this back strap. It's still gonna happen. If you've got big hands like me and you've got some meat, no matter who you are, you're gonna have to get into this pistol and practice with this a lot if you're going to conceal carry. Plain and simple. It's just so much pressure in these rounds. It's hard to control this small of a gun when you have 1,100 feet per second in each round. Okay, so if you're going to carry this thing, you're gonna have to train with it a lot. Don't just go get your CCW and be like, dude, I'm John Wick. It's not gonna work like that. You have to train with this thing all the time. We got one more mag. Let's see how good we do on this one. Ugh. Huh, baby?
My ears getting like a noise in my ears. So maybe it's the last magazine.
Yeah, here, yeah, step right here, honey. Yeah, actually, come right back here. That's fine. But look, our rounds are good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I mean, overall, it's decent. Okay, let's check it out. It's not too bad. You know, we're about 10 feet, smaller than a fist. It's not bad. And for how fast I was shooting with this thing, it's gonna take some serious manipulation and control and discipline to get a lot of your rounds on target. The reason I got that Staccato is you can unload 18+1 on your target in really no time at all. This thing, if you want to be accurate, it's going to take you double the time. Unless you get super, super good with this thing, and it's going to take you a lot of ammunition. If you don't have a ton of ammunition, but you want a nice gun, and you're not going to train as much, I require training as much as possible, grab the Staccato or a smaller one. You don't have to get an HD. Grab a smaller one and train with that. That thing shoots so straight, it's ridiculous. Okay, so I mean, you guys can see the recoil with this thing, and then you saw the recoil with the 19X, which was excellent. That gun is much, much easier to manipulate in your hands than this thing. This is a great gun. I love Glock. Am I a fan of this pistol right now? Absolutely not. Will I carry it if I have to? Absolutely. Am I going to be very accurate with it under stress? I don't know, maybe. The Staccato, 100%. The Glock 19X or the Staccato will work for me. Which one would I rather carry right now? Probably the 19X, just because I have zero issues with it. The Staccato probably just needs to be worked in, no big deal, but we'll get there, okay? We're gonna put a couple hundred more rounds down range right now and take advantage of our little training session right now. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. You guys take care of yourselves. D. Maloney is out.